Hello. That was an accident. Hello. Welcome back to the second part of the introduction video that we just did. And if you're not from that video, welcome here. Nice to meet you. My name is Yerminia Coleman. I don't know what happened there. Yerminia Coleman. I forgot my name for a second. It turned into something else, and then the wind blew in here. The wind is just blowing, so I'm like hoping it's not. I've recorded songs with my headphones, and then like the wind will just be blowing, and then it's just, and I'm just like, dang, it didn't hear nothing, which is fine, because that must have meant that I wasn't ready for it, so I did it again. Anyway, so what we did not get to in the last video at all was the story I was trying to get to, right? So if you weren't in the last video, what I will say is that I'm barely getting on the social media platform in my own way, but I have been actively working on these things for a couple of years now, and really my whole life, but that's what a life purpose is. You've technically been working on it your whole life. Some people were aware of it, some people were not. I was one of the people that were not, so I'm happy to be aware of it. So who I am, shoot, I think I might have already put up a video that said this on this channel, but I'm not sure, because I've had to put up another channel in general, because I had to get another phone and all that. Neither here nor there. But I'm not gonna tell you who my soul is, because that's probably for another video in general. But moving forward, I will tell you that my path has to do, just like everybody's, has a lot to do with the awakening of the overall planet, basically. The whole collective, all of us together. So anytime you watch our videos, we are helping you raise your vibration, and we are growing together as a whole, because it is a really big deal for me to expose myself, but expose myself on camera. I think it's a lot easier to tell your family. Well, I guess for some people, for me, it's a lot easier for me to tell my family a lot of things that are going on, but telling people that I don't know, that's another thing. But one could say that I do know you, and that's interesting, right? Because you don't know me, obviously. So I walk exclusively with God. Everybody has that, for them. That is what we're all here to do. So I'm not belittling your path by saying what I'm saying. I just need you to understand that unless there is change and a new way of looking at it, instead of, judging it and not understanding where you're at as opposed to it in your own world, when you don't take that into consideration, you look like an ass when you decide that you're denying someone else's path, right? So keep that in mind when I tell you what's next. And I believe that we are actually going to tell you the next part. Ooh. All right. So it's awkward for me, all right? I think that's really what's going on right now. It's awkward for me, and I really wanted to say it like straight out, so I didn't have to beat around the bush. But it's funny that I'm beating around the bush for the truth of all the truth. It's really not a big deal, because I don't know what to do with it. I just know what I've already done with it, what we've done with it, really. Me, Spirit, the Lord, my angels. So my spirit, my soul, I am Mary Magdalene. I've told my friends and family, they are my family. So I've told the people that matter the most to me in my world. But I've also not told them not everything, because they weren't ready to hear everything, and that's perfectly fine. And they still won't hear everything because I don't have too much that I can say on here. But I am Mary Magdalene in the flesh, right? Now, before we say anything, I am very aware now, not now, but probably when I first started, that there are a lot of people that have claimed to be Mary Magdalene in the past. However, the only difference is that I've lived my full life as her. It hasn't been I awakened as her. This is me. However, I'm me, so that's different. But it's not. If you know, you know. So that being said, one would think that someone that has been reincarnated by the Lord into this lifetime, this is my first time here on this earth. I need that to be very specific. But I am not new to earth, obviously. But there's like other things. There's not many ins and outs. I wouldn't call it that, but there's a lot of other video type of explanations. They're not even explanations, it's just how it be. So we'll share that part going forward in the future whenever it's time. We're not going to get to the story that I really wanted to tell you about, and honestly, I'm okay with that, because I didn't really want to tell anybody, because God saw it. It happened, and it was years ago, so I have repented in that way. However, I feel like I've told the people that it matters to, but I also told the people that it could be a lesson to. And that would also mean the people watching, whoever you may be, the person watching. I believe that I'll always just speak as if I'm speaking to you, whoever you may be, because I'm really not trying to get to the whole world by being the whole world. I'm trying to be myself and stay myself, and in that way I will gain the whole world, because that is my path. However, that is something that I'm not used to being able to have in my arsenal, but not true at the same time. So I'm very much used to it now, but universal doesn't always mean that everybody will get it, and I guess that's what being different means. Nobody's going to get it until they really start to understand who you are. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to do my best, and we're going to just keep making videos. And oh yeah, I have so much stuff to say that we didn't even get to in either one of these videos. That's perfectly fine, because it's going to cut out in like 10 seconds. So I'm gonna let you go if you made it this far. Bye.